And now it's time for our segment, That's Not Heavy Duty. In this edition of That's Not Heavy Duty, I don't have a video to share with you, but I do have a story I want to tell you. When I was first in the business, we're talking like 1998, new to not only the heavy duty parts industry, but it was one of my first real jobs. And I was working in a remanufacturing facility. I got a chance to be mentored by Alan Felling. Now, Alan Felling was the co-founder of Canadian Brake Supply, which later became CBS Parts, a very dominant parts distribution company in Western Canada, specifically in the Vancouver area and up and down the West Coast in British Columbia. Okay, so Alan had sold his shares in that company, and now he was the general manager of Contact Products, the company I was now working for, and he was teaching us young guys the parts business. And he used to use the expression, don't be a castle keeper. So what is a castle keeper? Well, he explained it to us this way. When he was young and he was trying to learn the parts business, the old guard would keep all of the information they had to themselves. And he likened it to a big castle with a moat and the drawbridge up. And you would come to the edge of the moat and you'd yell out to the keeper of the castle, hello, hello, hello. And the keeper of the castle would come up onto the wall, look down, and inside of the castle was all of these treasures, right? The treasures of the kingdom. So all of this knowledge that they had, all of this value that they had. And they would basically say, like, go away, figure it out for yourself. And I think that that might have been the way it used to be in heavy duty, but that's not heavy duty in my opinion. And Alan Felling taught me that. He said, I will not be a castle keeper. I am going to teach you everything I know about the parts business. I'm not going to keep all of this valuable information to myself. And he did that. He was an excellent teacher and excellent mentor. And all of us young guys who worked with him really, really benefited from that. And I think that is the way that we should be moving forward. You know, we don't want to be an industry that eats its young, as it were. We're so fortunate when we do get a young person to join the industry. The last thing we want to do is keep this valuable information from them. The times have changed. The way that we consume and distribute information and knowledge globally has been radically changed by technology. And in addition to that, I just think our attitudes need to be one of sharing information. And we saw the value of that. So at the beginning of the episode, we talked about our training program and the group coaching that we do with employees. You learned from our featured guest about the 20 group membership program. And you heard Alan Nix talk about the benefit of sharing knowledge, even with other companies that compete in different regions around the country, but just getting those best practices and understanding where you are in relation to other people in the industry. And certainly when we're trying to impart this knowledge to the next generation of heavy duty people, we want to freely give that information to those people. You can even take it one step further. As a company, you want to freely give away the knowledge that you have to your customers, because all of that knowledge transfer leads to strong relationships. It leads to employees making advancement and being able to take care of the customers. And it provides the customers with what they need to know to do business with you. So don't be a castle keeper. That's not heavy duty. Let's freely work together as a group to make this industry as strong as possible. That's the heavy duty way.